Have you ever stared at yourself in the mirror and literally didn't recognize the person staring back? Welcome to my life, a masterclass in fake it till you make it. Hi, my name is Tessa, and I've been living a lie since I was 6. That's when the Crawfords adopted me. Initially, it felt like a dream come true. A mansion the size of a small country, a garage full of cars, and parents who paraded me around like their favorite charity project. And this is our daughter, Tessa. We rescued her from that dreadful orphanage. But as I got older, the constant stares and whispers started to get to me. I was tired of being the adopted one in a family of blue-eyed, perfect-looking people.
Why don't you look like your parents? Are you like the help or something?
So by the time I started at a new high school, I took matters into my own hands. Every morning, my routine was the same. Wake up in my perfect room, put on my perfect clothes, and finish with the most important part, blue contact lenses to cover up my boring brown eyes. The Crawfords never asked me to hide who I was, but they never stopped me either. And honestly, it was easier this way. No more questions, no more explanations, just Tessa Crawford, the perfect daughter with the perfect blue eyes that matched her perfect parents. And that perfect image didn't stop there. Very soon, I was the queen bee of my school. Top of the social pyramid, an Instagram feed that looked like a fashion magazine, and grades that would make any parents proud. I had the whole package. Well, except for one seriously annoying problem. Ryan Bennett, king of the jocks, heir to Bennett Corp, and owner of the world's most punchable face, who'd been trying to make me his girlfriend since freshman year.
Come on, Tessa. We're practically royalty at this school. Can you imagine the power couple we'd be? Our parents practically run this town together.
Wow, Ryan. When you put it like that, I'd still rather date a cactus. But I always kept the rejection light and friendly. See, Ryan wasn't just annoying. He was the kind of guy who'd destroy your entire social life if you bruised his ego. And with our parents' businesses connected, I couldn't risk it. So I played nice, while mentally calculating how quickly I could escape every conversation. My perfectly crafted fake life was running smoothly, until he came along like a wrecking ball. Ethan Cole, new kid, foster child, always carrying a beat-up sketchbook and wearing clothes splattered with so much paint they looked like a Jackson Pollock original. The second he walked into class, I knew Ryan would make him his personal chew toy.
Hey, Goodwill, did a rainbow throw up on you, or is that your idea of fashion?
His squad of brainless hyenas erupted in laughter, while I sank lower in my seat in embarrassment. But Ethan? He just looked at Ryan with this amused expression, like Ryan was a toddler having a tantrum in a grocery store.
Genuine creativity intimidates those with empty lives. Thanks for the psychological case study.
What? Nobody talked to Ryan Bennett like that. Ever. Ryan's face turned blazing red. But before he could respond, the teacher walked in. I thought that would be the end of it. Man, could I be more wrong? Over the next week, Ryan and his goons accidentally spilled paint all over Ethan's English essay, shoved him into lockers when teachers weren't looking, and even started an Instagram account dedicated to mocking his secondhand clothes, calling him a peasant painter. Through it all, Ethan kept a poker face, never giving them the satisfaction of seeing him crack. But I noticed the shadow under his eyes growing darker each day. Then came the art show event. Ethan had entered his painting into the district competition, a breathtaking piece that showed a small child reaching for the stars. I overheard him telling the art teacher it had taken him 3 months to create. When I arrived at school the next morning, there was a crowd gathered in the hallway. I pushed through to see Ethan standing in front of what remained of his painting, now slashed to ribbons, with crude words spray painted across it, while Ryan and his friends were snickering nearby. For just a split second, Ethan's mask slipped. I saw tears in his eyes as he gathered his destroyed canvas with trembling hands. No one else seemed to notice. They were already moving on to the next piece of hallway gossip, but I couldn't look away. That afternoon, I did something completely insane. I wrote an actual physical note, like we were living in the Stone Age, and slipped it into his locker. You're stronger than they know.